Hey guys, how you doing? It's Steve from Rodder Studios. Thanks. And this channel is all about photography, and it was going to be video production, and it still is, and how I show you guys how to video edit and sound engineer and do photography and all that good stuff, because that's what I've been doing for 25 years. But then I thought, there's a lot of channels out there, you know, that just show off lenses and cameras, and I don't have the budget to do that quite yet. So what I'm going to do is just turn this into all of that and show you my work using the gear that I have. A lot of people just kind of demonstrate the newest cameras, and a lot of them really just don't show you their work. And I've seen a lot of comments on various videos on YouTube like, hey, that's great, but what does the work look like? I have 3 YouTube channels. Links to them are below. I'm doing audio engineering in my studio here. I've recorded bands and myself because I'm a musician and guitar player. Professional photographer and video editor of 25 years. All these videos online, YouTube, and various places, I should get the best camera, I should get the best camera. Well, you know what? Most of the photos I take are not with my DSLR camera, they're with my iPhone, and people can't tell. It's all about what you can see. I'd love to get the Canon G7X Mark II. Gotta get it, gotta get it. And the more I think of things, the more excited I get, and I want to get it more, and I want to get it more, and then I wind up getting it. And then I shoot with it a lot, and then I wind up going to one of my other cameras that I loved, and I go to another camera that I love, and then I might pick up the Canon. So it's like, do you really need that? Do you really need to spend the $800? Probably not. I've been doing most of my videos on my iPhone 7 Plus, and that's what I'm filming on now, with the front-facing camera, not even the rear-facing camera. And I'm not even going to do post-production, which means color correction and audio engineering. Right now I'm using a lapel mic right here, which it sounds great. And if you were to take it off, let me take it off, see if it won't mess. This is what the audio sounds like in the room without the lapel mic connected. Alright? It sounds alright, I guess. With some post-production and audio engineering, you can if it's lacking, depending on what kind of a room you're in, if it's lacking the bottom end, meaning bass, you're going to add some bass. If it's too bassy, you're going to add some mid-range and treble. But what I find best is this, then when you really do your post-production, it's going to sound great. I love this lapel mic. You can get them for like under $20. They're outstanding. This one in particular comes with an extra, I think, 6-foot extension. So this is 3 feet. And I'm 3 feet from the iPhone, and then it comes with a 6-foot extension, so you can sit 9 to 10 feet away. It's great. So, do you need an expensive camera? I don't think so, because when you think about it, most vloggers or people starting out who have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, they were using their phones or what they had available to them, like a cheap point-and-shoot camera. At the end of the day, it's all about the content, you guys, you know. Be yourself. Use what you have, and it'll turn out great. I'm going to be doing a lot more vlogging and video demonstrations and things using my iPhone, and there's a few reasons for that. For one, the quality is awesome. And all I am doing is standing in my studio, and I do have an LED flat panel light on me, which I'll show you now. Link to this in the video description. Okay, that's all I've got. I can raise the light, lower it, adjust it, tilt it. I didn't do much adjusting of the light, to be honest. Okay, so I've got a little light coming on this side of my face because I'm standing directly under a can light, which can be a pretty cool effect if you have that available. But now there's some harsh shadows in my eye sockets, so you can use that LED light as a flood fill to blast my face. I'm going to stand like right about here so everything's... and just get down a little bit like that. There you go. So this is what the iPhone 7 with a lapel mic looks like. Another great thing, and another great reason why I want to use this iPhone 7 is, or any iPhone for that matter, on my iPad, which I'll have videos later on tutorials how to do this, I'm editing video on an app called LumaFusion. I think it's $22 or $20 in the App Store. It's outstanding, and I highly recommend it, and I'm not getting paid to say that. iMovie's great. I used to use iMovie a lot for on-the-go editing, but LumaFusion is really awesome because you can actually layer your video tracks for more professional editing. In fact, most of the editing I do is on my iPad LumaFusion. I've got my iPhone and iPad set up to sync in iCloud, which means as soon as I'm done filming this, it's going to back up to the iCloud for Apple, to my Apple account. and then it's going to automatically download the video clips and all the photos I take with my iPhone to my iPad. So the photos and videos are already there to pull from to edit with on the iPad. Once I'm done editing, I do a quick export, which is really fast on the iPad Pro, which is what I'm using to edit with, and I upload to YouTube from there. If you had a GX7, sure, you can load the video footage into the iPad, wait for it to download, it doesn't take too long, or you can load it into the iMac in my editing suite here, and then you're going to sit down here and edit, and then you're going to upload it from Final Cut Pro to YouTube, or export it first, which is what I do. Not getting a more expensive camera saves money. I can edit much faster because it's pretty much already on the iPad as soon as I stop recording this. And 3, it's a lot of fun because my iPhone is always on me. So if I see a photo or some video that I want to shoot, it's there and ready to go. Again, this is the front-facing camera. The back-facing camera is more resolution than the front, but the front looks great as well. If you're looking for a more expensive camera, that's really cool. But if you're going to be doing vlogging and things like this, make sure you're in natural lighting, film during the day, set yourself up right. And I'm using the front-facing camera so I can see myself on the iPhone here, so I can position the camera and see how the lighting looks and all that. I do like the Canon G7X Mark II because it has the flip-top screen. I still might be getting one of those, I'm not sure, because I love technology and cameras. I've had so many different kinds. And I've always been a Canon shooter for years. But now I'm using my Panasonic GX85, which is killer. It just doesn't have the pop-out screen, so I use that when I'm filming others or myself. By the way, this iPhone 7, it films in 4K and 1080 60i. I always film in 1080 60i. What else do you really need? So get yourself good lighting and killer sound, and you'll be set. In later videos, I'll show you color correction and audio correction to make things sound more full and to make the picture look better. This looks pretty good, but with color correction, it's going to look even better. By the way, I'm not using any fancy applications for autofocus or manual focus. There are apps on the App Store that you can buy so you can set your ISO and your shutter speed on your iPhone. I do have it. The name escapes me right now, but that will be another video down the road. So keep watching this channel if you want to learn more about me. I have guitar playing, recording music in the studio, vlogs, various things on life. We'll have conversations about things and camera work. So that's it. Give the video a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.